Well, Tennessee is the largest online-only sports betting market in the country since it became legalized 5 years ago.
As the state rakes in piles of tax revenue, reports of gambling addiction rates are also climbing. In our all-day-long coverage of sports betting in Tennessee, Nicole Smith explains how families are losing in more ways than one.
In a lot of ways, they're suffering in silence.
A silent suffering, but the impacts are loud and clear.
You're talking about their entire lives being uprooted. They're losing significant others, everything they've ever worked for.
Leonardo Martinez Torres works to help people addicted to gambling.
For a lot of gamblers, it's not just about the money. There's certain needs on a deeper level being met.
And meeting that addictive need is now more accessible since Tennessee legalized sports betting 5 years ago.
They could do it at home. They could get out of bed and start gambling in between breaks, at work, anywhere. They can just gamble from their phone. All they got to do is pull up their phone, go onto the app, and they can place a bet right then and there. So accessibility is a huge factor in individuals increasing their gambling.
Anyone can call or text the TN Red Line 24/7 for a free and confidential referral for gambling treatment services. For fiscal year 23, there were 477 calls related to gambling. The next year, 746 calls. And for fiscal year 2025, 659 calls.
There's gamblers that have lost thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands.
In January this year, people in Tennessee wagered more than $500 million in online sports betting.
We've seen the average age of individuals coming in for treatment actually reduce, so younger males are coming in more and more.
The State Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services gets a percentage of the revenue from the tax on proceeds of sports gaming in Tennessee. They contract with the gambling clinic through the University of Memphis for this work. That funding went from $1.2 million for the fiscal year 2023 to $4.3 million in the most recent budget.
There's a cost to come to the clinic, but I want to emphasize that we don't turn anybody away.
The gambling clinic has 3 locations in Tennessee and just opened the location in Nashville about a year ago.
It really depends on the gambler themselves, because until they're ready, oftentimes they won't want to come in. And you can tell them, hey, you really need help, but they may not see it that way. They may think their behavior is absolutely fine, and they don't actually have a gambling problem.
40% of the gambling clinic's clients are from Middle Tennessee. Gambling addiction signs include irritability, lying to cover up the issue, and chasing their losses.
And they'll keep going to try to win back what they lost, and oftentimes it keeps going under and under and under.
Martinez Torres says treatment does work.
What gives me so much hope for individuals to overcome this issue is that I've seen it. What I have found is individuals that come in for treatment, that tap into their support network, whether that be their family, their significant other, and friends, have an easier time in that process. Also, there are programs out there that can block you from accessing gambling sites.
Reporting in Nashville, Nicole Smith, News 2.
The gambling clinic offers help in person and through telehealth. Just call the number right there on your screen, or you can visit thegamblingclinic.com.